it's me, it's MattyG. Welcome back to Rising Worlds. We're in our storage shed where we managed to pick up a total of 357, including the little bit we had, of lumber created now. So that's a good thing. On the other side of things, I've read a few people's comments over the past couple of weeks. I've also watched a few YouTube videos myself, and I downloaded a couple of these mods, right? Which you can get through Steam, which allows you to place someone else's blueprints down that they've created and uploaded. And I've had a look at them on a fresh build map, and they're pretty good. And I'm pretty certain I've understood how they work. So what we need to do is create paper. Paper then can be used to create a blueprint. Blueprint you can then create, say for example we had made all of this, you can then create this in a blueprint and then use that blueprint to create something. So we need paper, and paper is made from cloth, which in turn is made from yarn, and then you make the cloth into rags, rags into paper, so on and so forth. So we've got that, and we haven't got a bench in here. Let's go across, use this bench. We need to make cloth. We've got loads, so let's make 100 cloth. Or 99, doesn't really matter. And then back across. Let's put the yarn back away. We've got the cloth there. We don't need more than that. Then we've got to use the kitchen. And we're going to have to pick up all this flour now. Left that in there from was it last episode or the episode before? We did flour. Let's make sure that there's none left in there. There we go. Put the flour. We'll sort the flour out in a minute. Let's put that there. Now we want to put all this cloth in. I'm going to make a load of rags. So again, you can hold down the right mouse button and just go around like so. I'm going to do it at the same time. Oh, you can. Alright. Let's go right round. Right round, baby. Right round. Alright. Now we can start to... let's pick it up. Push that round to where it's blank and pick it up. I don't think we're going to need any more than what we've already done. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So for now, the cloth can go in there. Hold on, let's put the flour away. And close that up. Alright, it's under 7. Let me just pop this down, rinse and repeat. I'll do this a few times just so we've got a few. So it shouldn't take too long. Think about rags. I'm going to make 3 bits of paper on that last spin. And then we come over to here. No. I think we need the bench. Workbench, blueprint, that's the actual table, isn't it? Haha! Now comes the fun part, trying to remember what I read about it and where I got the blueprint from. It might be under equipment. It is. Empty blueprint takes 4 paper and a blueprint table. So I need to go to the blueprint table. There we go. Let's make max, which is 4 of them. And then we'll open this up and we'll pop the spare paper away. And then we can test this out. I want to test it out on this. So how exactly do I do this? Okay. Yeah. With the arrows, and then I'm guessing page up. Yeah. Okay. Page up. Is that encumbrous soon at all? Now what do I do? Enter. Ah, right click, save in blueprint. Name the blueprint. Blueprint name, storage. Save. Let's have a look. How do I do it now? Up here. Storage. Oh God. Oh, you dyslexic numpty. I misspelled it. It's fine. We'll select the blueprint. So we now have the blueprint, which is 9. And then we have a look at it compared to. Hang on, let me just. Can I? No. Use the arrows. Let me flip it that way. Just for a second. We're going to hit control. Is it control? Right, control. There we go. We're going to have a look. Comparison. That looks the same, right? Okay. Right, we're going to build it for a minute. We're going to open it. Oh, please tell me these work. Yes, look at that. You don't get the stuff inside. That's absolutely brilliant, though. Wow. Okay. Yeah, have I got a sledgehammer on me? I have, right. That's... Oh, my God, that's come up. Why does it come up like that? So, if you break it into parts, you get parts back. Okay, well, that's not what we intended. I was hoping it was going to be as one, but they can just go and sit in storage. But now we know it works and how it works. This is absolutely unreal. Okay, right, what I want to do then, hold the phone. Let me go in here. I want, what do I want? I'm going to want blueprint of the storage chest, so I don't have to use that. All these can stay in here out of the way there. I want a bed. I'm going to want probably more of those lights, so I'm going to go make some. Okay. I want a bed. I'm going to take that for a minute. Might need those. I'm not sure. I need. I've got ideas now. Probably need that. Probably need that. I'm not sure if I'm going to try. Should I try using glass? I'm going to try using glass. So I'm going to take that. Nothing in there. I've got iron. Okay, right. So, first things first. What am I doing? What am I doing? Furnishings. We're going to want a door. I'm going to try and keep it straightforward. So we're going to go with a metal door. And create one of those. What else? What else? We've got a bed. Bed's fine. We'll have that as our storage unit. That'll be good. We're going to use these lights, which means I need these torches. So we're going to go with 10 of these torches, which will give me 10 lights that I want to use. Which, I mean, I probably won't need all of them either. Anything else I need for the moment? Not in here. Oh, yes. Right, if I'm going to try windows, I really need to do it in a window frame. I like the look of... What about we just a plain style window? Let's go with 2 windows. So you'd have one either side of the door. Oh my God, look at the choices you got. Let's just go with rough and ready looking window. There we go. Workbenches, yes. I would like workbenches. I need stone. Okay. My brain is going like a million miles a second here. Take 500 odd stone. Hopefully this is going to be enough. We're going to go for a small furnace. So we'll create that. We're going to need an anvil. We'll take that bench with us. Probably won't need the rest. The idea of what I have. We are going to need some cooking though, so I'm going to get a metal grate, and then if I go back to equipment, small tent. I want to. No, I don't need a small tent. I want to. Oh God, what am I thinking of? Campfire. It's under furnish. It wouldn't be under furnish. General. There we go. Campfire. 2 pieces of log for a campfire. Really? That's so annoying. Okay, let me get. I think I've got everything I kind of need except for flooring. Building. Obviously going to be. Oh yeah, glass. I'm going to go with this glass. So we've got some glass. Let's go with 4 for now. Pane is what we're going to go with. That fills, right? Building what I was after is stonework. I think we're going to kind of keep the same sort of stone. So let's go with 20 of those in blocks. I'm trying to think what the walls are made of now. Is it this one? 214, 213. These walls are made of 213, aren't they? Yeah. 20 of those in blocks. This is going to be a very simple idea. I want triangles. I think I do. 20 triangles. And now I need a roofing material. Let's go with thatched. Wood shingles. Requires lumber. Let's get 20 of those. And it's for roofing. I'm thinking we just use blocks and manually make it really thin and angle it. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, now you're all thinking, what the hell's he going on about? I shall show you. I just need to get a campfire. Which, damn, is it morning or night? Morning. I think that's coming up. That sun is rising, so we should be all right. I just need to chop up one little tree. There we go. It's gone down there. I'm not worried about the saplings at the minute. I just need a couple of these logs. I'll grab it anyway. Those saplings there. Let me just one there. There we go. Let's get rid of those. I need the campfire. I think I'm ready to give my master plan a good go. Okay, so we need bench. Campfire would be under general. There we go. Let's check we have everything I need. We have workbench, yes, yes, and yes. I think. Why have I got 3 doors? I thought 4 doors. I don't remember doing that. Okay, well, we've got too many doors. They can go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. I only want the one door. One door. We've got the campfire. They're the building blocks, glass. Yeah. I think that's everything I need. Oh yeah, and I want one of those blueprints. The storage ones. Okay. Right. So now I need to go outside and watch the magic unfold. It's not going to matter because I'm going to destroy it in the end. What do I want to build? What do I do? This one. Then I'm going to want... It's got to be compact, so... I don't want it to be too big. Fit everything in it though, so... That's already 5. Let me shrink this down to... What about 3? That would give us 8 in size. 8 by 8? Would 8 by 8 work? I think 8 by 8 might work, you know. On there. And we'll just overlap it, it's fine. 8 by 8 might just work. Right, and we'll get a little bit more creative. We're going to bring some of this stuff down. Bring the bench down for a second. Alright, 8 by 8. We're going to have a bench. Can we make the bench smaller? I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that might work better. Let's pop the bench there. This is all subject to change, obviously. 7. Can we make this smaller at all? No. Okay, so I think we're going to have to go bigger in order to fit all this in. Oh no, what happened there? What? There we go. I just want to turn it that way. I have no idea what happened. So if we have... Yeah, I'm going to need it bigger. Okay, so I'll move that right over there. Which is going to give us more room. If I bring this down... Don't worry, there is method to all this madness that you're going to go, ah, that's genius. And if I can get the right, there we go, that one in needs to go a little bigger. It's got to be a 4-5, isn't it? Making it smaller that way. Why's that moved? Why have you moved? Why have you moved? Alright. Control. There we go. Let me move this around again. It's not high enough, is it? But it might work. Hold on. Let's now go wide to... Yeah, we can go 5. It's going to move everything, but we can go 5. It's fine. What we do is we need to go there with it. And come around, flip it, there with it, and flip it. I don't want to do it that way. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Okay. Need to shrink it. That's not the right button. 2, 3, I believe. Yes. 3 is perfect. Flip it again. Not like that. That was terrible. What did I do? Oh no, what have I done? I'll tell you what I do. Go back to this and insert. Is that going to fix it? Yes, it is. That's what I was trying to do. Just turn it. That is not right. It's not helped, does it? Put that there temporarily. That works. I'll put a window in there as well. Somewhere along the lines. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's where I want to get to. I put that there for a second. Then go back to making this a 5. And then bring this one up to where we want it. Which is there. Bring out the sledge. That one through. That one through. Back out the blocks. Yeah, I want to put a window in there, so I'm going to have to work that out in a minute. Turn this around. How's that taller? That's because for some reason it's... What is it locking onto? That's bizarre. Hang on, if I do that temporarily, and then that's going to make it taller though, isn't it? And I think I figured out how to do it. We're going to bring it down to 1 block. Where are you? 1 block. I'll bring that in. On it half a block. Exactly 0.5. We're going to put 2 down right next to each other like so. Then I'm going to do 2 of these stones once we've finished. That will give me the exact door positioning that I want. It should be there. Whew, we're getting there. We are getting there. Right, I need the 0 ones again. Let's turn it this way. 5 by 5 by 1. That's right. Okay. So control. I want to bring it up. Check it. That's right. That is right. That is right. Now the problem I've got is it's in the bank. We can fix that. Don't worry about that. That's fine. I like that. Okay, that's perfect. That's where the options are limited. I'm gonna have to shorten it down. Bring it down to about 2. Okay, so what I did is I went for 2 1s off the top because I couldn't get it right. That gives us the window. It does make that a little bit glitchy there, but that's fine. Now we're going to work on the one we have in here, which I want, again, I want 2 just where the fire is. So let me insert that block. Turn it that way, that way, that way. I want it there or one lower than that. I think now, so that would bring it on that line, which is halfway through that window. So no, I want a 2. I want a 2. Bring this. I want to bring it. I've got to find the right one to bring it down. There it is, 2. Now every time I get to a 2, it goes all horribly wrong. And it's doing it again. Unfriggin' real. Right, I don't do it. Insert. We're going to do it in 1s. If it for some reason it won't let me do 2s, but I can do 1s. So there, 1s. Then you have a window, which is too high. That'll be there. And I want the window just there. So if I turn this that way, I can then insert that there, there, and there. Okay, cool. Whew, how many blinking blocks? I've only got 2 of those blocks left. That's insane. Right, I need to somehow get roof. Oh, I also got to fix this bit down here, don't I? So if I insert that block, I can use these 2 blocks here and there. Okay. Right, let's do window next, just because. Let's just get it done. Turn that. I think they're the right size. Has that just worked out magically beautiful for me? Oh, yes. Use the glass. There. Glass is actually pretty cool. Oh, mate, that makes things so much easier on the glass side. Right, I can get up on here. I can do the roofing. Right, what do I want to do on the roof? Using this. So far, I had to change my whole strategy. And I'm having to do a bit of free place building, which doesn't really line up as well as you'd think it would. At the moment, I am just about to make this big again and get to the other side, and I'm hoping this is all going to work out wonderfully well. Right. So we've got to try and get this, because if I go to the grid just doesn't want to work for me. Although for some reason it works there. Why did it work there for me? And now that's it. And now it's not even going to go back there. Now, let me just have a look at that. Why did that work? I mean that worked alright, ish. But now there's a gap. It didn't quite work out as well as it looked. Oh no! There's a pain in the backside to get up in here as well. Want that back. Boom. Anyone who's got normal tips and advice, considering I've spent ages trying, let me know. It'd be much appreciated. Because I'm doing this by eyeball. Okay, that's annoying that it's coming through. Is it just on the end ones? Hold on, let me get the sledgy. Okay, that's it. It's complete. There's a little bit of stone issue there. We're not worried about it too much. The roofing came out fairly decent. In the end, there's a couple of little subtexts there and on the outside as well. But we have storage in here, bench, anvil, cooking grate, smelting oven, and a bed to sleep in. And lights. We go inside. One light on the outside. You can see that we've got a little bevel on that roof in there. Come around the other side. There you'll see we didn't get we got the same sort of bevel in, so it's kind of equal all the way around, which is really good. There is some odd textures with stonework, as you can see, but I'm not too worried about it. What we'll be doing is grabbing the sledgehammer and getting rid of this piece. Grabbing the mining tool. We need to make sure we've got access and this is floating. There we go. You get right around this. And make sure that peak's not in there. Okay, all the way around is perfect. Right, so now we know what the blueprints do. This little hut, if you will, this little starter, this nice little keep us dry and heated, etc. I mean, there is gaps, you can see the gaps. The roof isn't perfectly flush, none of it is. When you're in the free mode, it's not so easy. Doesn't matter. With blueprints, we're going to be able to take this whole thing with us when we go south and north. It's like a travelling mobile home. Glitchy blocks. So, we need a plain old blueprint. Get that bad boy up. I'm dying, I'm so hungry. Thingy. We're going to get to the corner. Not get inside it. Apparently not. I'm hoping that's going to be alright. Drag this all the way around it. Like so. Make that a little wider. Page up. To the sky. Give it a quick run once round. Ah, it's going to cut off the roof. Damn. Okay. Yeah, we need more of this out of the way. I'm literally trying to do this as quick as I can so we don't die. Because we are starving and thirsty. Alright, I'm going to try this again. So, page up. So we'll make sure we're incorporating that. Page out. Incorporating that. Page down. Come up here and we can readjust. Make sure that looks good. Saving the blueprint. TR. Hang on. Mobile home. As we would call it, mobile home. There we go. There it is. A mobile home. So, leave that there for a second. We can destroy it later on. First, I need to grab a drink. Wow, that garden grew quick. Mind you, I've been at it for a few days. Now we'll grab some food, which is right down in the kitchen. And what have we got? Cooked meat wise, that's always good. 9. Right, there we go. Put the meat back. Get another drink on the way out. That's fine. But what I want to do is come in here, speak to me blueprint creator, mobile home, select the blueprint. God, what is? I've literally got the blueprint in my hand, haven't I? Is that why I can't see? Okay, there's the door. Stairs to my right. Here's the outside. Right. Let's just make sure. There's the bedroom, fireplace. There's everything that you need when travelling abroad. The mobile home. And apparently I can even build it in the water. Underground water. Right, perfect. Let's pop that way there for a minute. I've got to do a load of tidying up. We'll grab some drink. Oh. Okay, so boom. That has been a long one for me. That is, I'm just going to check my current record time. And it is 2 hours, 33 minutes and 43 seconds in counting. 44, 45, etc. 3 hours. Most of that time was spent on that poxy roof. The building in this game is absolutely astronomical. If you know all the keys and buttons and whatnot else, I ain't got a clue. I'm winging it. Made ourselves a little travelling hut. Genius idea. So in the next episode, what we will do is create the clothing that we need. Winter clothing, for example. Any tools that we might need. And the boat. And then we're headed off to either the Arctic or the desert. Either the Arctic or the desert. I keep calling the desert the Aztecs. I don't know. But that's where we'll be heading. I don't know which one's going to be which first. We'll probably could head north, test that out properly. But until then, as always, I've been MattyG, and I shall get on with some gardening. Until then, peace out.